Call to order in Myrtle Creek Urban Renewal Agency regular meeting for February 3rd, 2026. Roll call, please.
Mayor Luke Dillon.
Here.
Counselor Rick Hill.
Here.
Counselor Diana Larson.
Here.
Counselor Kathy Ryan.
Yeah.
Counselor Jamie McElroy. Here. Counselor Robert Cheney.
Here. All right, everybody stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Are we doing a regular meeting
We are on a regular meeting, right, Mayor?
first and then the urban renewal?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in urban renewal. No,
No,
we're
we're
on
not.
a regular meeting first, and the urban renewal follows that.
But it says it's coming after the, I think that's right, yeah.
I said urban renewal, you guys didn't catch that?
Yeah, that's why I was looking at you like, what the heck?
That's what we always said, is urban renewal, and then.
We changed it.
Why did we change it because of you?
Because we used to start urban renewal at 5:15.
Right. And now it's after the regular meeting.
I feel like the last several times, maybe the last time we did something different.
We
did
did it
something
different
unique.
for the goals meetings. We
Yeah.
had 4.
Yeah, but that was just unique.
Yeah.
Before it used to be 5:30 urban renewal, and then we would just write into the.
No, it was 5 o'clock.
Yeah, since I've been here.
5:15.
I think you guys are crazy.
Well, do whatever you want,
Okay.
just let us know what agenda we're.
Yeah.
Well, does it really matter now?
No.
Okay, we're in urban renewal.
You're the mayor, you can do what you want.
Unless that's going to cause a problem with public meeting rules.
Well, yeah, because
I advertised city council starting at 5:30 with urban renewal.
Right, so
Yeah,
people
so
come in
What
after.
would be the appropriate,
just so you're, we're
Just
doing it
declare
city council
city
center,
council.
but no,
for the record,
there you go.
this is Myrtle Creek City Council meeting. So. You don't say them? Oh. Apologize for that. Okay, so now. We are, did President, our city administrator, oath of office. What? Yeah. Yeah.
Glad you dressed up today.
Oh, I did.
Place your right hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand. Oh, no, opposite, right hand on the Bible. Is it?
That was his right.
That was-
Yes. Okay.
You're on the
repeat
right
after
hand.
me. I, Zachary Potter,
I, Zachary Potter,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
and laws of the United States
and laws of the United States,
and the state of Oregon,
state of Oregon,
and the charter and ordinances of the city of Myrtle Creek,
the charter and ordinances of the city of Myrtle Creek,
that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
honestly, and impartially
honestly, and impartially
discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as city administrator
as city administrator
during my continuance therein.
during my continuance therein.
So help me God.
So help me God. Okay.
Nice. Congratulations. Moving on, public presentations, I don't think we have any. Citizens heard on agenda items. None. Consent agenda, part 1, approval of minutes of the regular city council meeting for February 3rd, 2026.
Oh, and that was a typo on my part on the agenda. It's not for tonight's meeting. And that's my fault. I saw it today.
I make a motion,
What day would that have been?
January 20th.
Not January 20th.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes for the regular city council meeting, January 2026.
2025.
2025.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm bad on Christmas.
No,
Second that.
That's bad. I jinxed it. Any discussion prior to vote? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Carries. Regular agenda. Adoption of the 26-27 budget calendar.
I just make a motion.
Yeah.
I make a motion that we accept the budget calendar for the 2026-2027 budget year.
Second now.
All right, any discussion?
Yeah, is there a reason that we are having the budget meeting that late in April? April 21st, we normally were.
This is one day different than last year.
Well, really, in past March. Hmm,
I thought it was in March.
no, it's always been April, but we were earlier before.
I thought it seemed late too, but.
I don't have a problem with it, I just was wondering why.
Yeah,
Meet your needs.
it does meet my needs. Thank you.
I was just wondering, was everything else you wanted early, I guess, you wanted that early?
Not want you guys just to approve it one.
Well, you know, I would not be here April 21st.
Is that for the second meeting?
No, that's for the first meeting, so the second one's May 5th.
Okay,
If necessary, it says.
So moving past next meeting.
Yeah, if necessary. If it's approved in the first meeting, not a
It
problem.
would be, April 7th.
April 7th.
April 9th is just when you have to,
Would you have it ready by then?
yeah. I mean, it only gives me 2 more weeks, but I'll have it done. But if I have to. So yeah, we can change the April 21st to April 9th.
9th or 7th, is it?
7th, I'm sorry, 7th. Gosh, Luke. Is that gonna work? For me, we just have to change the dates of when she has to put the notices out, and everything.
just wait to put it
Yeah, we
in.
usually have those meetings on
Budget
during
meetings.
council time, is that right? Or was it like,
It's usually before.
Yeah, it's before
before council, right? So 7th works for everybody?
It's, yeah,
For the
it's a
first
council
meeting?
day,
Yeah. So it's 21st, but it's just,
right?
okay. That works for you?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, yeah, so we'll just change that. Does anything like the 9th have to change or anything like that?
Yes, I'll move all of those up to meet the state rules for
Okay.
noticing.
Okay.
So do we need to amend the motion to approve the budget with the adjusted date?
approved by the calendar with just the weeks.
I make a motion that we approve the budget calendar with the change
We
of
already have a motion and a second on the floor, we have to do something with that before.
amended.
Just, do we have to rescind or can we just accept it with the,
I think it can be accepted with
Yeah.
the discussion.
yeah?
So
Okay.
keep the same motion and just have the.
Yeah, and I have
amended
the, in the
date.
discussion to change the date to the 7th and update public notice dates.
Okay. All right, all in favor of that, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All right, carries. Park Commission applicant, Anya Buzzard.
I make a motion that we accept the application for Tanya Buzzard for the Myrtle Creek, Park Commission.
Second now.
All right, any discussion? All right, all in favor, aye. Opposed, nay. All right, Tanya Buzzard. Thank you. All
Congratulations.
right, President.
What does that give us? That gives back to full 7 or
So
6?
with that, we'll have 5, so we'll still have 1 outside city limits opening and 1 inside city limits. But if we're counting you as a member, then we have just the 1 outside city limits position open. And I don't think it has to be outside, I think it can be an outside or inside.
But it does qualify to be an outside.
Yes,
If somebody wanted to. And
We have one outside now, we're planning.
we do have 1, but she's a snowbird, and so she is in Arizona right now.
have you reached out to her to find out if she can start attending like through Zoom?
No, I haven't. I will make
'Cause-
myself a note.
We really need her to participate.
I do want your time.
But she lives out of town.
Yes, Tri-City.
Are you getting much response from your advertising out there?
Just Tanya.
Really?
I wasn't aware we could get somebody else from outside, so
Yes.
I can try and incorporate somebody.
It's a funny board that it has 7 positions. I don't know why they chose to have so many on that one. It's like the biggest committee we have.
I think, yeah, the only way you can have 2 outside is you have to have a full 7.
All right, city administrator report.
So I've been working on this golf course thing a whole bunch. And I guess, what do you guys wanna see out there? What do you guys want? You guys want the manager, you guys want?
You know, I wanna see somebody make us a proposal.
The only proposal I've got has been, basically, we buy all the equipment, and then there was a payback of what, like 30% payback. Until the equipment was paid off, it was gonna be like a, I don't know, a 10-year payback or something.
Yeah.
So who is that with?
Well, I think, it was just a local gentleman, but, I think that what we want to decide maybe as a council is kind of like, what's maybe an ultimate goal that maybe we want to see there? And then, because I think that would determine what kind of maybe capital investment we would need to put up for something like that, and like, those kind of things. And then kind of decide from there. And then maybe like, is there like a really goal, and it would be lower expectation based upon like maybe what we want to see and what we can't do, that kind of thing, and then kind of see, okay, do we want to bring somebody in to manage it? Does it make sense if we're gonna be putting all this capital investment? Do we want to maybe take more of it, where we manage it more on ourselves, that kind of thing? I think there's a larger discussion that needs to be had for that, and kind of see where you guys feel and kind of see where the community wants to.
Maybe we should have like a work session to go on that, separate from the city council meeting.
Possibly, yeah.
So there's Valley Sims in Eugene that's all indoor, you know, I know that's a big ask for us, but it's something that I'd like to see it be like at least a small scale indoor driving range, something that can be used year round, like they have in Lake Oswego.
Did it cover over our driving range, or over our spot?
Yeah,
There's a
because
lot
they
of
just have, they have
opportunity there.
heaters over, you know, a concrete floor and, you know, they said it's like a little ATM that spits out and people can do it all the time. And they do, they really like,
Another one that keeps
Driving.
coming back up is putting RV spots out there. I guess that's going to be a big
Yeah.
thing where.
There's a lot of opportunity for that, and
I think there's a lot of potential. I was talking with Zach about it, like, there's a lot of potential. It's just, what kind of money are we interested in putting in, but I feel like. Is there a good ROI, like, return on investment on that kind of stuff over time that we would be able to get from that, cause like, I think, yeah.
well, our ROI right now ain't worth crap,
So
so
I know, anything is probably good, but yeah,
exactly.
but. Yeah, I think like RV parks or RV spots would be a huge hit, because like you said, like, that's really big, people coming into town, staying for a couple days and leaving, you know, kind of thing, I think that's really,
Yeah.
that would help us a lot,
Other golf
yeah.
courses have houses built all around them, so it's not a big stretch for the RVs, but.
You gotta think it-
At least
do the
reach out
RV.
to Valley Sims and, you know, pick their brain and see what you can find out.
I would
The
have-
RV or the driving range you're talking about, we're gonna have to think about, we can't lock it up, and the reason it's locked up is because of vandalism. So we have a driving range you wanna keep open more than what the golf course is open. We gotta keep those gates open.
You'd have to have staff there too.
Yeah, that's very expensive.
Well, we can look into it.
I was told today by someone that, many of the little golf courses that city own around this, probably around the state is what she was implying, were being developed or overdeveloped for, and she was just trying to express that she didn't want to see it, you know, completely developed.
Well, that's what I see, the one in Cottage Grove and the one in Sutherland, massive homes built around
I
them.
don't think
Yeah.
that's the direction, you can't do that.
And that's what I said, it's,
There's no development.
RVs. I'm not suggesting that, I'm saying that's what she's talking about, and I agree. It seems like it's gotten way out of control with people building houses around golf courses, and we're talking about just having RVs.
Yeah,
So that's not, you know, a huge thing, it's not
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah, at least it
cause
would be
any
completely RV, it would be part, you know, part the golf course and.
well,
some
it would
RV.
just be RV spots where we currently have space, and just being able to
Yeah.
offer that, so it's, yeah, it's a different thing for sure.
It's a
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, do we like? Maybe, I think one of the things was. You were gonna maybe talk to some more people, you were gonna kind of get an idea of some costs. Of certain things, because I think one of the things that seemed like. You correct me if I'm wrong, it seemed like no matter what, we were gonna probably have to end up buying our mowers.
The people that currently golf out there regularly, 'cause I'm not a golfer, what do they want to see, like the volunteers that are out there?
It's a good.
I just don't wanna see it close.
I've gotten that feedback from quite a few people, in fact, I've talked to some people that that's the only place that they like to golf, so.
We just need to get as much information as we can on how much it's gonna cost to do different things that are capable, that we're capable of doing.
I think
And
what,
then, you know, as it earns money or whatever, then we can do more.
Did you ever find out if we don't get anybody in there, can we still put the affluent on it?
We can still put the effluent on it, if we know it costs us money, if we change it to anything else with a golf course, we'll have to do an effluent master plan again. Which I know we're doing our water conservation master plan, it's like 30 grand, so we're gonna spend a bunch of money with DEQ to redo that master plan to reset all that up.
And did we ever find out in the contract where we gave everything away? Equipment wise, is that considered this, the watering system, the brains to?
They've stated, they aren't taking that, means that they're not gonna take that, the computer and that controller.
So that was a big issue too.
Is that guy ever gonna come in and talk to us and explain anything?
The meeting on the 26th never happened.
No. I keep getting the next week. Schedule, you know?
And we're looking at, it's gonna be a lot of money, but springtime's almost here, so
Yeah.
we'll have to make some kind of decision fairly soon.
Yeah,
I've contacted three or four different golf courses. And two of them they're like, if you don't have mowers, then we're not interested in running it for you. The one today, he seemed interested, but he had to go talk to his boss. And he didn't say much about mowers or equipment, told him what we had, told him we didn't have any equipment to do anything with it. He seemed excited, but I guess
How far away?
that's the Emerald Valley, the guy who manages Emerald Valley.
Yeah.
That's the money.
Well, I think it's a better idea to have somebody that's, not local. Because that competes with their golf courses.
Yeah.
So,
Emerald Valley's making money.
I mean, because there's potential there for somebody that is interested in making money. And I'm just really not sure, I mean, that guy won't even come in and talk to us. So. I don't know.
Who's the president of the local association now, the golf association here in town? Is it still Mike Rhodes?
I think it dissolved.
Yeah,
It dissolved?
Yeah, it's been dissolved. I was talking to Jason Mann yesterday, maybe you told it, but, Jason Mann said it dissolved. It was Rhodes.
Yeah.
Rhodes was the one that managed it, but it dissolved. But there's still a group of guys that, and it's possible they'll get together again, but yeah, it's not really, I don't think it exists anymore.
yeah, I think that all the people are there, I think they volunteered out there at the golf course, but I don't think they have their as much as they had going.
But it could be one of those things where, if you build it, they will come. No, it's not.
Let's get Garth down here.
It's not dissolved.
What's that?
It's not dissolved.
That's not, oh, I was misinformed then, okay.
Just think if they're connected, all the guys are connected to Bar Run, they play both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the letter of resignation really upset them. I think they kind of pulled away from this golf course whenever, whatever was said about them in that letter. Just look from talking to them.
That's where the disconnect started.
But I still think there's a group of volunteers that are volunteering out here and helping.
I mean, maybe no matter what, I think the best interest maybe is just to break ties with the current, and then just make, do what's best for us.
And I don't know, but like you and I talked earlier, would he be interested in selling the mowers and stuff he has out there? Cause obviously it's gonna be an extra set. For their 3 golf courses.
And you've gone over the contract with the attorney and found out what
They're not ours anyway.
the mowers.
No, I feel like those mowers that are out there are our mowers were wore out when we gave them to them.
Same thing with the golf course.
Same with the golf course, I think all the golf carts we gave them were lined up out there along the creek.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the stuff that we gave to him was
Deteriorated.
trash anyway, yeah. So
Appreciated.
anything that's worn out there was already probably,
Well, that makes
Are they
sense.
gonna
That's
clean
the
it up?
staying.
yeah.
Or was that our responsibility, all the
I don't know,
50 dead golf cars back behind the shed?
I have no idea.
Well, if we gave them to them,
Because there's, the contract is that theirs, they should be moving.
But
Yeah.
what we need to know is what a hard line number is to get it up and running.
Okay, I'll start working on that.
That's what I'd like to know anyways, what that
yeah,
hard
we
line number
gotta
would
have
be.
some kind of an idea what we're looking at.
If there was some examples with Emerald Valley that is who we want in here.
No, I think Emerald Valley will be good. The only problem with going with a commercial golf course like that is you're not gonna be so friendly with the volunteers and people going out there and working. They're gonna be running it for money. So then we're gonna be paying they're gonna have the $80 fees instead of 40, and it's it's gonna be an expensive golf course like the rest of them. Yeah. But
We're in it to make money.
that's what it needs to be ran, to be made money or,
Or let it go.
you know.
Well, maybe we'll see what this come back and say, and we can talk about some more.
But that's my suggestion is try to spend more of your time, if Emerald Valley show interest with them, they're the ones that have the marketing tools.
Yeah.
They'd be able to market this.
Oh, man, they do, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you come back with us with some numbers and let us know. Emerald. Anything else?
No,
No?
I guess I've been working on that hood out there, trying to figure out who or what's wrong with that hood. That
for this kitchen?
Figure we probably ought to fix it.
Yeah,
Who shut it down?
I haven't made it that far yet. I've talked to CNS, they were there. I've talked to Manny, and he said that CNS was there. CNS vaguely remembers what was going on. Nobody's been able to point out a crack to me. I went down and said broken crack. And then nobody's been able to answer, can we just get it fixed? Can I have a welder come out and weld it up? And, or let's take it out and get it welded, because that would be probably like a $500 repair instead of a $20,000 repair. But hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have an answer on that.
that'd be good.
Yes, it's true that we don't know the answers.
Yeah,
I think there'd be something somewhere that says why it got shut down,
Yeah,
No,
or who shut it down.
yeah.
they got a call into the county health inspector, who would have been part of inspecting that. And we're waiting for him to call back.
I don't think that kitchen has been open since it's sold. It hasn't been reopened, yeah, that's been what? 10, 15 years ago. I don't think that kitchen has been open since.
since it's sold.
And it may have been the people that were running it out of Eugene originally that didn't want to run a restaurant, just
I
the ones
don't
that
see
bought it
access
out of
to
Eugene,
fire.
I can't remember the name of them, but
Zippo logging,
yeah, that's it.
they still own some of the land,
Out there at the golf course.
they didn't get rid of the land. They have all that land up off the number 10. up on
Really?
Hill.
But I don't think they have access to it anymore. I think in the contract that Sean gave them access for a couple of years to do logging if they wanted, but I think that, right.
Did they access it up to the golf course or up at the
I think that
water tank?
they were going up through the golf course or something or another.
Can you look into that?
I think it's expired,
You think it is?
I'm pretty sure.
It'd be good to know.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere you can find out?
It's in, there's a folder. They go through all that. Is there an easement wrote up for them?
Was that the one for building the home?
No, it was for accessing land through the golf course. You and I looked at it a couple months ago.
There's one, it doesn't have an expiration date until they start construction, which is why I thought there was one for, but that was, they have 1 year access from when they start construction.
Yeah, there was one for building homes, I remember when that sold.
I think that's what it was.
I think it'd be a good idea to know if there's gonna be an empty easement. Somebody's trying to get in.
It's under Myrtle Creek Properties LLC.
Mhm.
It's, and that's Zippo, Hallstrom's, which is Zippo logging.
Might be trying to get in the door. Okay. Yeah, and maybe coming from the urban renewal.
Any other questions for Zach?
How many trucks do we have for the city?
Buildings and maintenance guys, room that. And that's it.
So six total. So what are they doing at the cemetery, Pioneer Cemetery?
They were just weeding and cleaning it all up, fixing the fences that were smashed with the trees that fell last winter.
They did, okay. And because there were 4 up there. Like one in each person in truck. I think one truck had 2. But seemed a little excessive.
But they didn't all go up there at the same time.
Yeah, they were,
They were all up there at the same time, but they didn't all go up there at the same time.
they came up at different times, yeah, because there were 3. And then when we were trying to go up, there were 4 that came down,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I think the guys were laughing about that the other day. They said they were up there, there was two parks guys was up there working. And then they sent public works guys up there to help because it's a big area of weeding.
Yeah,
And then the public works foreman was up there with his pickup.
yeah. Seemed like a lot of city folks up there. And there used to be a volunteer group that took care of the cemetery. And spring is coming, so I just really didn't know why they were cleaning up now. It's not Memorial Day or anything.
Yeah, it was, they didn't get to it last fall with the shortage of guys that we had, and they were just getting up there and getting all the grass knocked down and the fences repaired.
That's good. And U-Trans, did you talk to U-Trans?
I did not.
So we still don't have a bus or anything, don't know anything about it.
You sent an email.
Yeah, you'll be ready to go.
Did you send them to,
Everybody.
but it came on the city?
Yeah,
I don't usually have this with me. So Joanna sends them to both emails, that way it's in
well,
my
you're a
phone.
city councilor, you should.
Yeah, but if I put it on my phone, then my phone is public or city property, so, I don't know.
Check this once every couple days.
Right.
You can read it.
While I'm driving.
I wonder, it's gonna be on the agenda, on the next agenda, so you can read it by email, you can.
So there is something on your email
Correct, yeah.
about U-Trans.
Yep.
Okay, how about FEMA money? Is there something on there about that?
I didn't see any, you know.
Okay, well, I don't know. So how about Zach, FEMA?
The FEMA money, we are still working through the state, because all of our FEMA money, well, all but one of them has been approved. So now we are sitting. They give all of our money to the state. Now we have to go through it all over again and fill out all the
Right.
applications again with the state. And I've been working through those as they have allowed me to work through them. And their lovely website. To work in.
So you don't have any ETA as far as when they're gonna,
No,
if you just send me a text or something and say I sent an email, then I know I need to look. Luke. Just send me a text.
I'll think about it.
That's all I have.
All right, mayor and councilor comments.
Well, last time, I brought up the fact about the Joanne Johnson and DR. Since that time, I've had a conversation with the family, and they are more than amenable to it, so we're moving forward with that. I have a proposal written up that I'm giving to Joanne, and we're gonna take it forward to the Parks Commission next time around. And, it's what I would like to see, but it's totally up to this body. But if once it gets here, which I'm sure it will, and approved, we'd like to do the dedication of that at Summer Festival. Since Joanne was such a part of Summer Festival, we're starting. And it'd be under the band shell right there during open ceremonies of Summer Festival, so. That's totally up to this board, that's all they'd like to do, but we're moving it forward and we'll see what the Park Commission says. And don't forget the graph sheet this weekend if you get tickets on Saturday.
Yeah, so that, yeah.
No, we're not sold out. You want tickets? See Joanne.
I don't have anything, but I do believe this gentleman has
Well, I think I'm just
input
thinking,
about the golf
I'm
course.
Tom Gardner. I put in the proposal for the golf course. I didn't really know that that was really gonna be on the subject tonight, or I would have probably dressed up, but I was making dinner, listening to the meeting. Down on Riverside, I heard a lot of questions and I felt like I could answer.
It's not on the agenda, we're gonna come, yeah, we're gonna have more discussion with that.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
UBGA is definitely still in force. Mike Rhodes is still running that. They got a meeting coming up next week where they're gonna appoint another president to it. Problem is, we don't have a home course anymore. Mill Creek in the situation that it's in right now is kind of down. You know, I volunteered out there last year. If I wasn't volunteering, I was golfing. I mean, I've been out there every day since I've lived here. And, it means a lot to a lot of people out there. The potential that place has is incredible. I mean, it's incredible. It's not been given the attention it needs,
Yes.
but the potential there is incredible. The proposal I've written up, I feel like is a pretty solid handshake where we work together. Where it's not just, hey, I wanna get all I can from you and you get all you can from me. It's a place where I win, you win.
Right.
I understand the contract that was put out there where the equipment was lost. That sucks. It really does, cause with the equipment, it's a turnkey situation we can put now. I understand the capital investment that has to be put into that. It's not cheap. What I've tried to write up there is a way that it's not just gone. You know what I mean? And instead of getting your money back and then being out mowers, I don't even want the mowers. You know what I mean? Let's pay you back for the investment you put in, let's put it back into the park, let's put it back into the side, whatever we need to put it in. But let's get the golf course back moving. I don't plan on going anywhere, so to me, it's a perfect fit. You know, I've got a lot of connections in town with volunteers that were already out there. I've already been speaking to a lot of them. I've got a management plan that I feel like we can't lose, really.
What was your name?
Don Gardner,
Don.
Donald Gardner,
My question, how many of those volunteers would still be volunteers if they weren't getting free golf?
So here's the thing, nobody volunteers for nothing. You know what I mean? Nobody volunteers for nothing. But you have to understand that even last year, without the commitment put in, you drive out there on a Saturday, you're looking for a parking spot. Do you know what I'm saying? The place is not, even in the condition and without the effort, in my opinion, that hasn't been put in, the course speaks for itself. Golfers are gonna come golf, right? The volunteers, yeah, could it be managed better and the volunteers be a different program? Yeah, I've got a lot of that I've kind of put in line to take care of most of that. But to answer your question, no, they're not gonna volunteer for free. They're gonna get some golf out of it. At the end of the day, if I can get a handful of guys, I've got 8 on board, if I can get 8 guys, solid guys that I can get guaranteed days, I have a managed golf course. I'm a family of 7. I mean, let's be real, I got 5 kids that are also out there gonna be running and washing cars and handling business. This isn't something I'm taking lightly or haven't thought through, or just like, hey, you know what, I'd like to do that. But I think that we can really make this work together. I really do. So.
Thanks, yeah, we didn't talk about your contract. I know.
I'm sure you didn't, but I'm cooking spaghetti and hearing things about an indoor simulator and stuff. And listen, those are all great ideas, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been thinking about it. We got room in the clubhouse, the cover over the driving range, all those things are great. Those are great things. I think also we have to be a little bit grounded and go, we're Myrtle Creek, right?
Right,
We're Myrtle Creek, right?
in time, it's
Right.
not like it's gonna happen.
Absolutely, 100%. Like for instance, I got a golf sim in my garage right now. You know, I've got most of the things that need to be done at that course, not the 2 mile home, but I'll get most of it done without even having to make a phone call to you guys. It's just, it's someone who,
Golf simulator she's talking about, drive.
the driving range, okay, and stuff like that even. I mean, there's so much opportunity out there for even sponsorships. Hey, listen, we'll put your billboard up on par 3 and we're gonna have Knife River come out and build the effort's just not there. Phone calls and paperwork and putting stuff out is you just need someone with drive. I may not have a lot, but I promise you, I'll be down there.
No,
So-
at least you came in and talked to us.
Yes, well, I would have dressed up, I promise, I got collared shirts, but I was cooking spaghetti and I'm like, what? No, babe, come on, I gotta go. So,
Have you provided a written proposal?
I have,
Okay, you have it.
yeah, that's about
Okay.
it. And here's the thing, none of that's permanent either. I sat down, I spent, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks on it. I ran it through, okay, this could change. If there's something on there where you're like, let's talk about it, let's talk about it. You know, let's figure out what works best for both of us. So that's my spiel. Sorry for interrupting. I know I was late. I'm banging on the wrong door, but here we go.
Love the communication, you know,
Yes, ma'am.
I've been asking for communication, something.
And I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, for sure. I just also feel even outside of me running it, like I said, I lived out there. You know what I mean? If there's questions about what they want or what they don't want or where the problems are, or even how many volunteers, whatever it is, that's what I've been doing. So I mean, even if you guys decide not to go with my proposal, that's not something you want. I mean, I'm still part of this town. Whatever we need to do, I'm here.
Thank you, appreciate
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
For sure.
Knowing somebody's watching.
Hey, I'm telling you, well, since I turned, well, I mean, I've called Chrissy probably. She's probably, okay, Donna, yeah, he's not in here right now, you know. So, squeaky wheel gets greased, right?
Yes,
Sure.
exactly.
Sure. Well, good, yeah, I think that's kind of exciting we need, so.
For sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we do plan on talking a lot more about it, so yeah, don't.
I didn't know if this was the show or not, you know?
No,
And I'll be real with you guys, here's another thing, I've not done city meetings, I've not done those sort of things, you know, I mean, if I look a little unpolished, that's because I am. You know, it's just the truth of the matter. Usually I got a beer and I thought, well, we'll shave for this, you know? So I'm doing what I can here. If there's something where I need to be on time or be in a meeting, I promise I won't miss it. You know, I'll make sure I show up with the right clothes and the right equipment to where I need to be. So
You're head and shoulders above the other guy.
I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you'll be notified, I'm sure we'll have you come, we'll want you to come in
Okay,
and we'll talk about it, yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, I thought he was here for urban renewal.
I don't know what that is. We can try it too.
Did I miss the golf? And I was like,
Well, I know. Well, I looked at the lady behind me and I was like, I know I can't be on, did I miss it? She's like, yeah. Okay, well, here we go.
Good thing we're a small family.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Don.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Kathy?
Yeah, well, let's see. I'm really excited to see there was, the fence guys out there for the baseball, Babe Ruth thing. I can't wait to see that up and going. Also, I wanted to, thank the guy that's putting the bags in the garbage cans around the park. He's doing such a good job. They're all in place, all the flaps are down. I mean, that sounds silly, but it's the detail, it's the pride in what they do. It's, what I'm seeing around the park. A lot of, just a lot of good, you know, solid work ethic is what I'm seeing, you know, so thanks for that. You can thank that guy. Tell him to keep up the good work.
Diana?
Yeah, I want to add to that, the guy at the park, I tried to keep him talking, but he had to stop because, he had to get back to work. So that was kind of what I was seeing, yeah, but, and I haven't checked out the fence, but I do appreciate you guys coming up there and taking care of that, because the fences take a beating with the trees.
Amen.
That's all I have.
Good.
No, I don't think.
I don't either. All right, we're adjourned.